So are you interested or are you truly committed? Now, what I experience with people who want to achieve something and they say they want this quality of life, they want that quality of life, they want to change the way they look, the way they think, they'll start and they'll start with all the best intentions and they'll commit for a week, 2 weeks, whatever it may be. And then when it comes to taking it for the long haul, then what they actually do is they flake off. They start to slip. Their standards start to slip. They become frustrated because they're maybe not seeing the changes that they wanted to see. And then all in all, they quit. And what I've noticed is that some people are really interested in being different and feeling a certain way and looking a certain way and changing the quality of life. But interest doesn't breed longevity. Whereas people who are committed, that is where longevity comes from. Being committed to your goal is committing despite anything that happens, despite slip-ups, despite, I don't know, physical or psychological factors that might come into it. It's committing no matter what. And it's being relentless with the way you feel about things, and it's being relentless with your attitude to change, and it's about making a commitment to completely changing your lifestyle. Because at the end of the day, if you want to create that new quality of life, you've got to be prepared to commit, and to commit when it feels shit, and to commit when everybody else is telling you to quit, and to commit when everything is against you. You know, if maybe it's finances, maybe it's health, and you know, you're at that point where you feel like you can't take anymore. And when you're at that point, when you feel like you can't take anymore, that's when you need to dig in. That's when you need to commit. That's when you need to stay focused. Because it is those times and those situations and those scenarios where you feel you're pushed to the absolute limit, where you feel like you can't take any more. And when you carry on and you give more and you give more and you give more, that's when you see true change. That's when you do give more and when you do follow through and you do commit, that's when you grow. Because we come to the edge of our comfort zone, and we all experience a comfort zone, and we all have it, and our comfort zone changes. Because if you think of your comfort zone when you were a child, you didn't want to leave your parents. Then as you grow older, your comfort zone kind of expands because you get used to being without your parents, and then you don't need to be around your parents all the time. And so your comfort zone expands, but then might change to things like you might only want to stay at home, or you know, you might only want to be with your loved one or your spouse. So your comfort zone is different and it changes. It's expanded from what it used to be. Beg your pardon. It's expanded to what it used to be. But it's still there and we all have it. So when we are pushing our comfort zone, when committing to something requires us to step out of that comfort zone, we'll feel this discomfort. We'll feel it. And for some people, that's too fucking horrible. And they can't commit because they don't like the feeling. They don't like not being in control. They don't like it at all. So I would say that no matter how you feel, you've got to be committed to your goal. You've got to be committed to creating lasting change. You've got to be committed. Because if you're just interested, you're going to go through life from one goal to one goal, and you'll never quite fully achieve something, and you'll get pissed off and you'll get frustrated with how your life is turning out. So when we're looking at reaching new potential, changing our life, make sure you are committed, not interested. Now then, make sure, if you enjoyed this video, by the way, make sure you hit subscribe and hit that notifications bell. But make sure you have got some goals that you are committed to. And I hope to see you very soon. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications bell. See you very soon. Bye.